Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Auridia. In our previous episode, we managed to get our hands on some fancy new abilities like bouncing. I am pretty excited about it, to be honest. Thoroughly enjoying that. Yeah. Don't really have much more to say other than, oh, okay, fun. Okay, too early by a lot. Can I? Yeah. Alright, we got the. I feel like I'm probably supposed to drop down here. I think I'm likely doing this wrong. Sophia's last words. Stone tablet left behind to persuade Chiron of its author's death. Damon never believed the note, but prepared a grave for his friend, just the same. Interesting that this is like this. Alright, so I see the bit there. I don't think I have any strong reason to believe. Oh. Yeah. It's fun the way that is clearly contingent on, like, the direction that we do things in, right? Like, when we hit things kind of at a corner, we fly off, which is nice. I think that's very cool. All right. I did not really mean to come down into the stone warren. That was a little bit of an accident. So we'll go back in here and see what we can figure out. Stuff going on over there. Wrong button. It's okay. What did you need again? Right, I don't think we have the right for this. We don't have enough for him. So let's see if we can't go up and to the left here. forgetting that I've even got the hookshot ability, just because the other abilities have like taken over in my head. Gold mask, a faceplate lined with wax. When worn over the opening of a shell, it deprives the wearer of their senses. The Cognivore's influence spread through glimpses and echoes, and these masks were made to guard against them. Perhaps they would have been effective if they had not so easy to pry off. Alright. Okay, so we're kind of maxed out here. Can we go up? This guy did stay dead between sessions. Right, this bit. This feels like a house or something. Okay. Well, interestingly, I kind of think that we're actually done with this area for now. Unless I've gotten a right and forgotten about it. Rights. Grandfather's right. Right of incubation. Offer sacred stones in a tranquil space. I think we're okay for now. Tranquility. The devoured. Tranquility. Okay. Let's go here, because also there's potentially something going on right here. Not sure I can swing that. That's fine. We can just loop around over here. Hold. Got that one. Alright, never mind. I think there's... Haven't done that actually. Hold on. Let's do that. Now that we've got our remote repositioning ability, that should be a gimme. Oh, never mind. We can just destroy that. Easy peasy. It's interesting that we are getting some like spots where before, you know, that there were things blocking our way and we're able to clear them out, and at the same time new gunk is appearing in places that we didn't see before. Makes things more interesting than they might otherwise be, which I appreciate. Hello. I love it when games have enemies walk into bits that are secrets, so that like the player has a chance, if they're paying attention, to see like, hey, there's a secret, I want to take advantage of it. All right, atonement, 3 sacred stones. All right, so we ain't got 3. That is fine. I'm still convinced that there's probably something there. Do we think maybe our friend here, like we have to like walk through him or something? Yes. An unnamed creature, a great creature slumbers and pays you no mind. Best to leave it be, step away. So there's more turtles. Nice. Stone face before you is carved with runes. They're made of simple straight lines, unlike the writing you have seen elsewhere in the caves. The runes are unknown, but strangely familiar. You realize you can read them. Here lie those who first explored these caverns, when the walls had not yet settled and the earth was in constant motion. Ooh, is this a way of, like, QA testers and backers and stuff? Yeah! Headstones sit beneath a stele carved with the names of your predecessors. Naomi, Rory, Semvaron, Trish, Sherwin, Stash, Tanya. That to me screams, like, backers or QA testers. Heck yeah, love that. That's cute, that's fun. Headstones sit beneath a stele carved with the name of your predecessors: Ben, Thomas, Andreas, Kel, Ty, Luke, Alex, Vinit. Headstones sit beneath the stele carved with epitaphs you find most unusual: Chana Banana, Medrea, Butter Blast, I for Scotland, Cactus. Fun. Alright. Cool. That's more stamina for me. It now costs 50 per, so that's getting expensive. I think that is a monstrous friendo that we can go defeat, right? No reward for getting through his shell, but still. Sacred caps, a cluster of mushrooms on thin stems. The astronomers immerse themselves in thick, fragrant smoke when they prepared to dream deeply. Sophia could not obtain the incense, but she found another way to dream beyond the permitted bounds. So many of the things that we've picked up reference Sophia. That seems suspicious. Let's go check that. And yet, we have not yet managed to complete the fun. All right, sure. Not sure what to call it, actually. The research for Sophia? Alright, do you have something hidden behind you this time? That might just be like a little visual glitch. Or honestly, glitch is probably the wrong term. That way. Do I think I need to... Oh, I see it. There we go. Inochate rite. One of the many rites Sophia designed to contact a god of some kind. This one never earned a response. Indeed, any real student of the divine would have found it incoherent. Sophia never forgot the image of Chiron praying at an altar. The warden is no different than a serf, she told Damon. We just serve different masters. Alright. Noted. Interesting that this is flagged on here, and this. That's probably fine. It's fine. It's fine. We haven't figured out how to get through this. There might be... okay, interesting. Might be some stuff that we need to do. Back with our researcher friend Snorri in order to progress. Alright. Got the effect telling us that we see new things, which I assume means that thing. A hair of camera stutter, or possibly like just position locking, which feels a little strange. Alright. Well, again, I've come to the conclusion to continue my work. I simply must see artifacts from the Academy. It lies east of here, but remains just out of reach. Alright. Found stuff that'll help you with your research. I have 4 artifacts that suggest Sophia's activities. Alright, so... this one for sure. So... Sophia responsible for finding the thing. Take this one out and put this one in. Thank you for these. How curious. I was led to believe only the scholars had the means to seek the divine, but I suppose anyone could if they knew where to look. What could Sophia have done with this? By now, you're almost a professional. Why don't you make it official? I will hire you as my field consultant. And of course, a consultant is owed a fee. I'm ashamed to admit it took me several tries to do this one. Must be getting impatient. I kept tearing the parchment. You have received the reckless icon. Alright, hold on. Let's find out. Reckless icon, when active, raises your movement speed, but lowers the strength of your torchlight. A charcoal rubbing taken of an Auridian tablet showing a geometric pattern. When used with the proper rite, the pattern will cultivate a powerful dream. I'm not totally sure what they mean by our torch is less powerful. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. You see, I thought I saw the violet blight advancing. It doesn't make any sense. I swear it's closer than it was before. Have you noticed? Yes. I knew it. I knew it. That is unfortunate to see, but at least my head is in good order. Is the blight advancing? I believe it is. I cannot guess why, though. Until now, it's been perfect content to stay put. Just one more mystery to pile onto the heap, isn't it? Alright. Let's... Alright, so things have, like, greatly reduced. I think this is Thrall related, or Violet Blight related. Alright. So one of them is not. So maybe that one's not, and instead... this is marvelous, just marvelous. Truth to be told, I wasn't sure you would find any specimens at all. I need to examine these. You helped so much, and you are not some consultant to be held at arm's length. No, you deserve a contributing role in this project. I hereby anoint you as my research assistant. Here's the latest icon I copied. I quite enjoyed the time I spent on this one. I lost track of time altogether. You have received the languid icon. I made a rather disturbing discovery. I examined these samples of violet blight, and the substance is organic, not unlike corpse wax, formed from decaying remains. It couldn't have come from the Auridians, otherwise their writing would mention it. No, I believe some other creature left this. Creatures not known until Auridia fell. Creatures that invaded Auridia. See if you can find evidence of them. I would like 4 artifacts that give us clues about what they were. I have artifacts that tell us about the invaders. Alright, so this one for sure, invader. I don't know that I think that this one is invader related. This is during the fall, though. This is related to that. That is technically related to that. Oh, I guess we got it. Oh my, these paint quite a nasty picture. What monstrous creatures these were. I do believe this contribution makes you the most helpful assistant I've ever worked with. Tell you what, I'll make you a senior research assistant. I've never had one of those before. To go along with this promotion, take another icon. This might sound ridiculous, but I swear the parchment stiffened as I copied it. You have received the robust icon. We are very close to unraveling this mystery. We know Auridia was invaded. We know a little about what these invaders were. But how did they get here? Where did they come from? Find 3 artifacts to tell us the answer. Alright. Languid icon. When active, fall slowly using teleball. Charcoal rubbing taken from underneath the talent. And robust icon. When active, extend the duration of Aegis. Interesting. Alright, so we've gotten a fair number of things done. Apparently we were walking around with lots of things to answer questions. We're now down to relatively few things. That feels scholarly, this feels scholarly, but these don't feel scholarly. Let's see if we can't go up. Crackable wall there. Not mean to leave that marker there. I think that I can climb up that? No. Ah, I think we can make that work. I just have to be a little bit better. Yes. Yes. Above you, the tunnel twists upwards. It is a new path, perhaps one that leads to the surface. Do you want to abandon your search for Auridia and return to the comforts of home? No. Interesting that we can just straight up, like, abandon the quest. I don't remember why I left that there. But maybe we should go find out? That's super interesting. I bet that that's kind of a joke ending type thing. I could be wrong. Could be something cool. Oh wow, all the way over here, huh? I assume that the reason for sending us all the way over here is just for, you know, new player friendliness. Why am I struggling with this? Seriously, what? For some reason, I just keep missing that jump. This is where the thing was. Stonecutter's tools, chisels, and a mallet, carried by the last Auridians to leave the city. The Cognivore arrived in this realm via thoughts and sustained its presence by consuming them in a bid to starve it out. Vales ordered an artisan to ward off future travelers and sealed the gate behind her. Stone, the last work of a hermit, Animus had no place in Auridia after Thales rebuilt, and most left to practice in solitude. In another age, shrines were built from stones like this, but such things are no longer held sacred. Offer at tranquility. Aha! Very cool. Think anything else is needed here? Oh, we're probably good. we will outrun the camera. Perform a rite of travel. Where to now? We're going up the 2 stones, right? Alright. Reduces stamina cost of climbing. More torch. Lowers the torch light. Gotcha. You know what? I'm actually fine with the ones I've got at the moment. Enemy there that we haven't done. Let's perform right, travel. Here. Myself up. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Feels like I ought to be able to do something here. I don't actually see any evidence that I can do anything. Oh, that's what I can do. Durr. Obviously. Okay, great. That's more spirits, but that doesn't actually answer our question about where to go, what to do. Oh, there's a bit above us. That might be relevant. Ah, and because we've got field power, this should be relatively easy. Ah! Nope. Fair enough. So with that done, I kind of think the in here's our move now. Right, camera. Relevant somehow? Anything I can do with you, Golden Spiral? Alright. is a movement tech there, but I don't know that I've got the skills for it. Which makes me think that I'm missing something with getting through there, or possibly up here. But neither of those actually seem all that achievable. Goes poof on there. Alright, the way that just like bugged out and died makes me think that that's not the intended solution. Yeah, if that's the intended solution to bounce up, I would be very surprised by that. That does not feel likely. That makes me think it is something in this area up here that we've overlooked. Some way of doing that. I'm gonna poke our head in there. It's interesting that we got the prompt. Those light up. Oh, aha. We're back in business, boys. Needed to try and throw these things that are in the background. Which, you know, doesn't make a ton of sense, but platforming skills. Sorta. Not really, but you know. They're Auridia. Ah, get smacked. Some pretty generous snapping on those, which I appreciate. What do we got? Oh, Sophia's prison. As you approach, a voice booms through your temples. At last you have arrived. Now you must move quickly. Go to the council room at the top of the western tower. Seek an audience with Thales. Demand my release. I alone can drive off our invaders. I alone can restore Auridia. The voice quiets, and you regain your bearings. Alright, cool. Interesting. Plot thickens. Yeah. Stone sign, the scholar's practicum, for those who know dedication. That sounds like a challenge. Maybe we'll come back to this one. Because this looks like it's going to be a whole deal. Oh, there's monsters here. You know, I should have... used him to... Whoa. Nope. You know what? That's not necessary. That gets that out of the way. This guy. A pickled specimen, severed tentacle, preserved in brine. These appendages were stitched together by a most unconventional scholar, imitating creatures that were discovered in dreams. Experiments were initially considered monstrous, but they had undeniably practical value. Monstrous indeed. I could try that entire thing, heck yeah. I should've. Let's recharge. Climby. Alright, let's go left left now. I thoroughly enjoy the exploring in this game. Just fun. Just a good time. A little bit harder, but that's okay. Finding some torches. Ah, okay. We just saw one of the keys. Okay. Interesting. Nothing there, so I'm gonna leave a marker for myself. I just don't trust it, you know? Too slow on my uptake there. That one feels like they're setting us up for a super jump or something, but okay, let's recharge because that's not gonna cut it. Alright, so clearly need to get in there. We'll go right this time. Do. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. No, not quite. Come on. The charm that gives longer shield is starting to look more appealing. He did. Bump, bump. Yeah. Not quite connecting. Now you get dead. Curious to find out if there's anything for, like, hey, you've killed 100 of these things or something. One must complete the practicum to study the fossil. Sure. Behind a stone pulpit, you see a plain wall. Bumps and waves seem to form in your periphery, but smooth out when you focus. You know just enough to realize something is amiss, but not to know what. Okay, interesting. Leave ourselves another note there. Scholar's Dissertation, a treatise on divine metaphysics. It redefines deities as dreamers, dreamers as voyagers, and realms as dreams. Beneath the impenetrable prose lie a few novel insights. Perhaps it would have made history if anyone had read it. Cavern. We went fast and far enough that we didn't even... We created our own blind spot. Fantastic. Ooh, there's definitely a something right there. But I don't think we've got the tools to look at it yet. Alright, there was another way that we could have gone down here. Check it out. There we go. Somewhere, a door has opened. I don't remember where that door was. I don't think it was that terribly far away. Somewhere. Oh, probably here. No, this is the one about the fossil. We definitely saw the door. Oh, it was here. Okay, well, that's not too bad. We just gotta take it around town. apparently we're right at the limit of what my little brain can keep straight control-wise, which is insane because it's not that complicated. My little brain. Hello. Aren't you interesting? Shortcut. Ooh, multiple secrets. Right of coercion. The cognivore did not destroy the mind Sophia fed to it. Instead, it stored them, forever aware yet unable to act. Should she be left with similar fate? Compel Sophia to share knowledge while leaving her shackled. And right of release. Sophia was deceived by the cognivore, believing that such a vast intellect must be noble as well. She could not conceive of a life worse than the one she was already lived. Perhaps her only crime was a lack of imagination. Return Sophia to this realm. Interesting. Alright, so we're getting like a moral choice here at the end of the game, it seems. Okay. Not like that. Nope. This is an interesting little... Like, that pretty much has to be a stamina check. Like, you have to have upgraded your stamina at least once in order to get through that. Hideous verse, a right to contact an unknown deity. The rest was never written down. Sophia dreamt recklessly after she fled, reaching for anything to end Aurida's tyranny. When Bales discovered this verse, he silenced her as best he could. Nothing had ever frightened him so badly. Interesting. Interesting. Still don't know what the deal is with that. This room just feels significant, but nothing in it, as far as I can tell. Actually. As you approach, okay. If you release me, and I will share knowledge beyond your imagination. Release me, and I will restore Auridia. The voice quiets, and you regain your bearings. All right, so we've got a choice here between these two. I think I'm going to hold off and do that in the next episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I know I've had a good time. I know that we had like a little bit of a slower start there, but we figured it out once I realized I could grab onto the little orbs. And yeah, things are happening. So, YouTube, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye.